Howdy friends.
Hi.
We are here on the Voyageur Trail and we're going to go for a several kilometer hike in the Sault Ste section of the Voyageur Trail. More to come on that, but welcome to the Algoma Highlands.
Yes.
Stick with us, friends. So our trail today is going to lead us from the parking lot at the end of Connor Road through what's called the Beaver Loop. From there we're going to head east toward Farmer Lake, which is where we're probably going to stop. It's a beautiful little lake, maybe have a little snack, and then we're going to head from there all the way to Mabel Lake, where we plan to have some lunch. And then those two are loop trails denoted by either blue or yellow trail markers on the Voyageur. And then from Mabel Lake, we're going to join up to the main Voyageur Trail, which is noted by white trail markers in the forest. And then we're going to head back to the parking lot from that, creating a loop. What do you think, Sherry? Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. Yes.
More uphill, says Cher. Yeah, the first bit of this trail is a fair bit uphill, but we're making our way. We're actually on to where the Fat Bike Trail shares the Voyageur Trail. And that means we're getting pretty close to Farmer Lake. So I feel like both trails kind of lead to Farmer Lake. So it's going to be a pretty easy hike for a little while. How are you liking it so far, Cher?
It's good. It's a lot of uphill.
But that means downhill later, right?
In snowshoes, that's sometimes tougher.
So neither one is good. We want to be on a flat plane. And
But it's snowing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really pretty in here.
Put in the comments if you guys ever have taken this Fat Bike Trail up to Farmer Lake.
On a fat bike?
Yeah, on a
Or
fat
snowshoe.
or snowshoe. But the fat bike, as fun as this is, the Fat Bike Trail looks pretty fun. Banked corners, switchbacks, downhills, uphills. This is fun, but that's a different kind of fun, that's all. I'm gonna have to try it.
I made it! Oh, I love the smell of gas for like snowmobile.
So now we're in the proper sort of dense forest where it gets really, really cozy this time of year, especially with the steady falling snow like we have. And it's just dead quiet, peaceful, and just amazing.
Not always easier going downhill.
I'm okay. Just about fell in there. So this spot gets a little bit precarious. You recall, you go up here and then you have to cross almost on a, like sort of a cliff's edge and then up into the forest up there, but a little bit precarious.
Yeah, we've made it across before. I don't know if the snow is this soft. It's a little slippery, but wish us luck.
I mean, I almost fell into a ravine right there. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, I made that look very difficult. We have to make our way through here, over that overhanging cedar, and then up there, so. So I stepped on this route and my snowshoe slid all the way down. I almost fell down that cliff. So we're taking our snowshoes off. Cher's already taken off her shoes. Theoretically easier to climb.
Oh my god, it's like 4 feet deep.
Made that look easy, baby.
What a beautiful tree. That was fun. Spice it up.
Gotta spice it up. So we've come to cross Connor Road, which is an extension of the road that doesn't have car traffic, but it does have snow machine traffic and ATV traffic during the summer months. The Sault Trailblazers Association does the trail grooming here, and this trail actually goes all the way up, I think like through Searchmont, through Wawa, up to Manitouage and places up north like that. So we're gonna cross this and head into Maple Lake.
I'm getting warmed up.
Yeah, just getting warmed up. I hope so, because we're about halfway, so the next half is our half, I think. What happened?
I got attacked by a tree.
This one?
Oh, I've fallen and I can't get out. My goodness. Oh, humbling. was checking out these old trail signs, and I
You
was
weren't.
wondering where I was going.
Yeah, these old.
Can lids or something. I got him up. Oh dear! Whoa!
Did you get that?
Oh yeah, and the river is moving.
Yeah, the river's high, and I got a bit of a soaker.
And that's why Jay goes first.
There you go, babe. Nice.
I heard it crack. Oh, I heard it cracking.
We did it. Okay, so we're on the bridge.
Woo.
We are on the bridge. We're about 1.5 kilometers away from Maple Lake. And I'm actually really surprised to see the river and the creek so open at this time of year.
Is it ever pretty?
So gorgeous. That was interesting. I got just a tiny wee bit of water in my boot.
Oh man.
But I brought extra socks. We'll go through all the gear that we brought, and it's going to seem excessive, but it's not excessive because of things like that. And you always want to sort of contingencies. We don't mind the extra pounds on our back, as you guys know if you watch the channel.
I mind it.
It gives, she's lying. It gives us an extra bit of workout, and it just helps us stay in shape for soft water season. So yeah, we brought extra stuff, so we're going to be okay. Our plan is to make a hot lunch on Maple Lake, and nothing is going to dissuade that.
No, I'm hungry.
And I'm hungry too. Okay, let's get moving.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yay.
Okay, he made it. Here I go. Oh my gosh. This is like tricky in snowshoes.
Yeah. Oh, don't step off of there, babe. You got to step exactly where I stepped.
I'm trying.
There you go. You got it. We made it. Smooth sailing from here.
Thank goodness. Chaga. Slow and steady.
As we know, slow and steady does win the race. We're going through some pretty thick bush here. It's not really a trail that you can see with your eyes, but thank goodness for these yellow signs. It's definitely challenging us and putting us to the test. What are you making, Cher?
Oh, mocha latte. We just have the little Starbucks onesies. We don't love the garbage, but sometimes convenience is what we need on the trail, and then we just have a hot chocolate.
So we usually call it cafe mocha.
Cafe mocha.
Mocha latte is a little bit above our pay grade.
These thermoses remind me of my dad. They're a classic.
Oh, look how hot that is. Nice.
That'll lighten your load.
Yeah. Cafe mocha.
Cheers.
For the win. Warm the hands a bit. It's probably about -5 or so with the wind, maybe a little bit cooler, but it's not crazy cold.
We've been out here for a bit.
Yep. And when you stop moving, that's why again we brought layers. When you stop moving, that's when you get cold. So it's important to make sure that, especially if you've been sweating, you've got another layer to put on to keep that heat in, because your moisture is going to want to wick away from you with the clothes that we have. So remember to layer up when you're hiking in the winter.
Yeah.
So again, we went kind of all out buck wild here with our stuff.
Buck wild.
Buck wild. We got a cast iron pan.
Oh.
Again, we're not ultralighters. Cast iron pan, and we were going to make a fire at Maple Lake, but since we're kind of in the middle of a trail here. We're just going to use our stove, which we also brought as a contingency. Remember contingencies, friends. And we're going to make up these naan pizzas. Here we go, pals. Did not think there would be this much wind. Here we find ourselves. That's definitely burning. Okay. So, with the direct heat of a stove, it's really difficult, even with a cast iron pan, to stop sort of burning happening. This is not plan A, let's say.
We are not professional chefs.
Yeah, do not take this as a how-to, but rather how not to, and you'll be better off. Okay. Okay, all right.
I don't know.
Yo no sé tampoco. So what we have on here is that beautiful salsa from Jessica. We have some aged 4-year-old Balderson cheese, and we have some, I think it's mild Genoa salami, and some love, and a little bit of amateur enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I need energy.
Getting low on energy.
I was slowing down.
So the Voyageur Trail Association was actually started back in 1973, right here in Sault Ste. Marie, actually. It works on the Bruce Trail Association model of several different clubs, but in this case, 5 different clubs. And the trail, the goal is to connect a trail all the way from Sudbury in the east through Sault Ste. Marie, all the way northwest to Thunder Bay. And so there's 5 different clubs right now. If you've got time and you've got the wherewithal, and you like the outdoors and you like wild spaces and access to those wild spaces, donate or volunteer or join the club. Okay, baby.
We're doing it. Lady in the Tramp
Lady
style?
in the Tramp, buddy. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh,
Oh, that salsa's delish. May not look pretty, guys, but it tastes really good.
I think it looks kind of pretty. Look at that melted cheese, bros. Yeah. Is it everywhere?
Meh. We didn't bring napkins.
Napkin, she says. We're in the bush, lady. I got that all over my face.
Yeah, that's okay. Nobody else.
No, who's gonna see? Nobody in that direction. Nobody in this direction.
No.
This is like a backcountry mukbang.
Oh dear.
I don't even know if people still do that, but we don't.
All right, guys. We decided we'll share our mole secret. We have a mole granola bar that didn't quite turn into a bar, so we're carrying it as like a granola, but it's super high in fats and healthy fats and proteins. We're gonna put the link to the recipe in the descriptions on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, but basically what it's made from is old-fashioned oats, chopped dates, chopped almonds, pumpkin seeds, coconut oil, and some almond butter, and some actually mole, hot mole chili spice, which is kind of different for a bar, but it's nice. And we've been working toward carrying our own protein bars because it's less garbage for us to carry in and out, and they're more healthy. We know what's in them.
No preservatives.
That's the mole bar, granola.
Okay, so we're a little bit wetter than when we started,
Oh my gosh.
but we've layered back down. Our jackets are safely back in our packs, and we are hitting the trail. So we've got about an hour and a half to make 4K, let's say 5K. So we've got about 2 hours of light. So we're not in a rush per se, but we can't dilly-dally, let's say that.
No dilly-dallying.
Ukulele, but not dallying. Making our way through, and it's such a beautiful region we're in. But it can be pretty rugged country, especially if you're blazing a trail through pretty deep snow. It can be taxing on the body and certainly on the cardio, but it is so gorgeous. And with the fresh snow, it's just silent, eerie silence. I recall this as having lots of boulders. So if we just step on boulder-like things.
Ooh.
That's ice. I'm on top of some ice there. So pretty hollow.
Oh, baby. Are you okay?
Totally fine. You want to go on top of this rock?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I went in.
Wish me luck, guys.
Okay, so Cher doesn't want to go there. I think you want to stay on that rock right in front of you, Cher. There you go.
I can hear it crack.
Yeah.
This is why Jay goes first, guys.
She knows I just
He's my white knight.
like a bull in a china shop. I'm just gonna go. Okay, we did it. We're pretty familiar with this stretch now. We do this at least once a year, often more than once a year. So we're familiar with the stretch. It's such a beautiful, and still nobody's traveled. I kind of thought people would have been here by now. So far, no tracks.
Tough to say because there's snow on top, but we're pretty sure these are otter tracks. They slide down on their bellies and then they run off.
You know, Cher loves her big white pine trees, so this is where your balance comes in.
Snow makes it very deceiving.
Yeah, it makes it look like there's lots of width there, but
Okay.
nice. This is why white signs in the wintertime can be difficult to see. Hey, Cher.
Oh, yeah. What you said.
She must be tired if she's saying that.
Woo. Not so bad.
Not so bad.
I think we're getting there, guys. Oof, this is tougher than we thought it was going to be. We thought the trails would be already broken, but we're breaking them for somebody else. Doesn't matter how you get up, as long as you get up.
Is that a Rocky Balboa quote?
Is it? It's super slippery, so it's zapping our energy, and the trees are angry. But we're almost out. We're getting there.
We did it.
Oh, we did. Finally, we got here. It was a lot harder than we were hoping.
That was absolutely, totally worth it.
Yeah, hard work paid off and beautiful in there.
Yeah, and the snow just didn't stop coming, so it was so silent and peaceful. We highly recommend checking out the Voyageur Trail Association online. Donate if you can, or volunteer some time, or even join the association, and you can help clearing trails and packing down trails and putting up signage, because that's super important.
This is how we snowshoe.